You're looking at a college application or a career path, and you feel a sudden, sharp hesitation. Stopping. It's the realization that you aren't moving toward a future you chose. You're moving toward one that was chosen for you. If that sounds familiar, you aren't behind, and you aren't alone. Most of us default to fulfilling the expectations of the people around us because it feels like the safest way to navigate the world. Over the next 5 minutes, we are going to build a physical tool called an expectation audit. It's a way to map out these external pressures so you can begin to see your own path clearly. To start, you'll need a blank piece of paper and a pen. Take that paper to a room where you can be alone and won't be interrupted. Having a private space is the only way to be completely honest with yourself. By setting up this physical space, you're creating a boundary, a necessary gap between what others want and what you actually need. On your paper, draw a single vertical line down the middle to create 2 columns. We're going to leave the right side empty for now. In the left column, write down everything you feel you should do after high school. Don't filter it yet. Just get the weight of those expectations out of your head and onto the page. Think about degrees your parents mention, the type of college they prefer, or pressure to stay close home. List every should that currently occupies your thoughts. We often adopt these goals because of a pleasing reflex, a natural tendency to prioritize family harmony over our own preferences. It's worth asking how many items on your list are there primarily to avoid a difficult conversation at the dinner table. To address this, we use a psychological concept called individuation. It's the active process of untangling your identity from your parents. It is the moment you stop being a continuation of their story and start being the author of your own. This process can feel like a betrayal, but it isn't disloyal. It is a mandatory requirement for reaching psychological adulthood. Without this separation, your goals aren't actually objectives you're trying to reach. They are just permissions you're trying to earn. Now look back at that left column. We're going to test every item using a simple question. Whose voice is this? Go through the list and ask, if I knew that nobody would ever be disappointed in me, would I still pursue this? If the answer is no, write a P next to that item. That stands for external pressure. If the answer is yes, write an M. This marks a goal that is internal, one that belongs to you. Marking something with a P doesn't mean your parents are wrong or have bad intentions. It simply identifies that the primary fuel for that goal is coming from outside of you. Now we move to the right side of the paper for a process called authentic extraction. Copy every item marked with an M into the right-hand column. Leave everything else behind. Finally, I want you to add one new item to this right column. Write down something you've wanted to try, but previously ignored because you knew it would clash with what was expected of you. This right-hand column is your new baseline. It's a list of directions that remain when you stop trying to be a mirror for everyone else's desires. Take a moment to look at the right side of that page. This is the beginning of your personal compass. You now have a clear distinction between the expectations you inherited and the interests you actually want to invest in. Disappointing the people you love is a difficult, short-term hurdle, but it is far more manageable than the long-term cost of living a life that doesn't fit you. Now that you've identified what you actually want to do, the next challenge is practical. How do you know if you're actually good at it? In the next video, we'll explore the concept of the flow state to help you identify your natural talents. Click here to move to video 06.